So I was just thinking about metal music and how it is often perceived as very negative, aggressive, angry, and all of those things are to some degree true, but as somebody who grew up listening to metal, I've always found it to be mostly about catharsis and dominion over the concepts of evil and the darkness that exists in the society around you. I think metal is mostly made and enjoyed by people who are particularly sensitive, who have seen the world as a very dark and scary place that actively scares them. And metal is the attempt to fight back against that darkness, particularly if you listen to a lot of older metal, like Black Sabbath. A song like War Pigs is by no means a celebration of war, in fact a scathing critique thereof, but one from a position of sort of looking down on all of this war from the perspective of God, essentially. It's almost like an angel observing the things happening on Earth and making commentary on it. And, the song right after that on the album, Paranoid, is about being a paranoid person who, has trouble in social situations, basically. It's about being an awkward dweeb, basically. Then you get to Iron Man, and it's basically a song about the mentality of a school shooter. So, overall, these are all songs that are obviously from a dark place, but the purpose is not to necessarily bring that darkness into the world, but to again own it, to have dominion over it in a safe context where, if you are singing about all of the dark and brutal things that this society does, that you wish you could do back to somehow gain something back from it, just making music is a really benign way to do that. So, it's funny that people would see this music as aggressive or scary because it's music. It literally cannot aggress you. It cannot scare. It cannot do anything to you. So, in many ways, it is just a big cope. Metal, biggest cope in music.